Hi, this is Mark Littleton, the minister of the Word for the Athens Church of Christ, with today's 3-minute sermon. During the month of April, one of the things I've challenged our church family to do is read through the Gospel of John together every day. I think it's important not only that we stay connected to one another during these difficult times as best we can, but that we also stay connected with God by spending time in prayer and communion with Him, and also by getting into His Word and allowing His Word to get into us. And so one of the things we have also been doing on our 3-minute sermons during the month of April is we've been looking at a different text in the Gospel of John every day. And there's so many great chapters and great verses in John. This morning I want to share with you a passage in John chapter 8. One of my favorite things about the Gospel of John are the various I am statements that Jesus makes in this particular gospel. I am the bread of life. I am the good shepherd. I am the door. And he makes one of those famous I am statements here in John chapter 8. In verse 12, it says, "When Jesus spoke again to the people, he said, 'I am the light of the world. Whoever follows me will never walk in darkness, but will have the light of life.'" There's this contrast in John's gospel between light and darkness. And Jesus said, if you have me, if you follow me, you will never again have to walk in spiritual darkness, because I am the light of the world. That verse really resonated with me this morning because we got the news yesterday here in Tennessee. It may be different in the state you live in, but in Tennessee we got the word yesterday that beginning in May, some businesses will begin to reopen, and maybe a little bit of things will begin to get back to sort of normal again, although we've still got a long way to go with it. We saw sort of a light at the end of the tunnel when we got that news. And it made me think of this passage. You know, any light at the end of the tunnel that we get in this life, at best is fleeting, right? At best it's temporary. But Jesus is the true light, and in Him there is no darkness. My friend, again, I would point you today toward Jesus. If your world seems a little bit dark, Jesus is the light. You need Him. Lord willing, we'll see you again tomorrow for another 3-minute sermon. God bless.